guys, it's Stag, and I got a black screen. Oh, hello. Put the microphone in front of your face so people can hear you. It's Dag! I'm back, and I'm streaming Star Wars The Old Republic tonight. I've got Choka Rhamsey here, and she is my Jedi Sentinel. And we are going to go and go kick some booty over on that wonderful vacation spot called Balmorra. So anyway, we're out here doing the stuff on the prison location and kind of beating up what we can and having fun. So before I jump into it, I noticed that my never fails when you are doing stuff like streaming, shit breaks. Tonight's breakage is brought to you by the countdown timer that I was using. So I was using a freebie countdown timer that apparently between last Thursday and tonight decided to give up the ghost. And so I'm going to have to go hunt down a new one. I noticed that there is a countdown timer by OBS, so I'm going to go, or not by OBS, but as part of the OBS group, and obviously that probably will work, so I'll have to figure out how that works before tomorrow's stream with Pete. Otherwise, I'll be sitting there going, I'm counting down 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. It is also, I've been doing this holiday thing, right? So, okay, today is peanut butter and jelly day. And so go make yourself a sandwich and let it stick to your dog's roof of your dog's mouth, and we're all good. So before we get into any more trouble and I say anything stupid, let's get going here and see where she's going. She has a quest here that is locating scientists in a monitoring station. So I think we did one of them because it's a secondary monitoring station and tertiary monitoring station. And so I think we left out just outside of this location last time. So we're going to jump in and get some shit done. So let's go. If I get Choka to go the right direction. All right. We're going to go beat up on a robot. Is that what I need to do? I don't need to, I guess. Where am I? So I'm in this location. But where do I go to get... I gotta go through, I think. Okay, fine.
Try moving.
We'll get these folks. Probably we will get the robot next time he comes back. Yeah, like I said, robot time. Let's get rid of this guy first. I was looking at lightsabers on the cartel market. It's like, okay, can I dress up? And it's like, nah, save my cartel coins for something really cool. She's already got a cartel market outfit that she's wearing, so it's like, don't need that. Is there someone else shooting at us? Not yet, huh? Oh yeah, I guess he is. Alright. Got him. Now we got these two guys shooting. Jeez, cut us a break here, folks. Let's get rid of the Deadeye first. Too bad I don't have scavenging here. Okay, is it all quiet? Can we keep going? Yes, we can. So, where it says here, locating the scientist. So, oh, there it is, through the blue door. Could have blown stuff up over there, but we'll pass. Here we go. Perfect timing for the elevator if I can figure out how to get on without scrolling past and going somewhere else. Nice of you to join me, Rusk. Okay, what's the other side look like? The other side looks like a dead end, but I bet you it's a bunch of XP bonus. So we'll take care of these guys. So I hope everybody had a great holiday weekend and all of you guys were able to join family and friends and have a good time and do some fun stuff. And we had both of the boys here at the house and their girlfriends, and we ended up playing oh god, what's the name of the game? Flex. We ended up playing Flex until almost 11 o'clock Sunday night, so that was a lot of fun. They have Flex, if you are not familiar with the card game. It is a game where you start out with everybody drawing cards, and then as you go through the cards, you end up pulling rules and goals and stuff like that for the game, and it literally... is this something I need to touchy? Return to phase entrance. Well, that'll take me all the way back, but I don't care. We can walk. Oh, these guys, I see, they all re-emerged. Okay, so that's why you do the take me back. Take me back. So, they have the zombie version of Flex. And it's a riot. I mean, it's like one of the rules comes up. One of the rule cards is you have to moan like a zombie. So if you don't, then you have to. I forget what the penalty is, but it's something like you end up having to get too many. You get zombies, and zombies is not a good thing unless you have a card that actually says that zombies is a good thing. I ended up actually winning. This is the second time I played this game, and I ended up actually winning the game, the second one. So it was, we played 2 rounds, and I won the second round, which was kind of a miracle because I had absolutely no clue what I was doing. But I got the zombie. I got what I needed to do. So yeah, it was fun. Oh, hello. Help me while I beat the snot out of you. Oh, I got to kill 3 of those guys. Okay, that's the bonus. Alright, they're probably located somewhere. So, how many of you have already seen Dune Part 2? That movie was awesome. Wifey and I got to go see it, and it was excellent. They did an extremely wonderful job of managing my expectations after the original, well, the first one with, oh God, what is the guy's name? The guy from, I'll never remember his name now. Complete brain fade. Okay, just brain fart. That's a brain fart. Okay. We're counting brain farts, not deaths tonight, okay? Oh, Rusk, you having issues? Got him. Any more gold guys? I don't see any more gold guys, so probably... Oh, fine. Boom. These guys aren't close enough to be using that crowd control. Looks like the rest of the guys are downstairs. Is that what I need to do? Oh, there's another Imperial Assassin. Is that one I need to do? Yep. Okay. Boom.
This should help.
Hey, Mill. Hey, I hope things are going okay, and I know the challenges. I'm not going to go into details, but we are having our challenges here. Yeah. So, yeah, it's good to have you join us. Take a little break from the challenges and... Alright, I killed those two dudes. Oh, he's back. I get to kill the second guy, or the first guy all over again and get credit, right? Yeah, that works. So Mill, how's your character going? You topped him out or her out by hitting level 80 yet? Okay, now we get to get out of here, but I'm gonna have to take out some droids in the process. It sounds like it's farting. Get to go through these guys all over again. Whoa! I didn't get crushed. I almost met my death with an elevator boss. That would have been embarrassing. Okay. Good thing didn't do that. Oh. Don't want to do that either. I guess I should pay attention to what I'm doing. Tonight the Warriors are playing. Got it. Nothing wrong with that. I think that I've adapted my playstyle, Mill, to be sort of a solo player in MMOs. Although I do really enjoy the folks that I do play with. Probably because I've known them for a long, long time. So yeah, that's that helps quite a bit, I think. What do we got over here in the corner? They're fun. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. So Pete and I have been real-life friends for well over 10 years. So she knew me when my two boys first started playing World of Warcraft back when they were like 6 and 7 years old, and they're, you know, in their 20s now. So yeah, it's been a while. Oh, what'd I get? Anything good out of that? I got a pair of gloves, which are, they're supposed to look cool, I guess, because they're nothing that I can actually use. Okay. Let's see what's in here, though. Anything in there that I can use? I got some materials. And I got some bracers that are just nice to look at. All right, that's fine. Let me get out of here. If I can. Can I get out this way? Hey, what do you know? Sneak out the back door. Oh, not so much sneak. I can... Mill, I completely agree with that. Which is why I've been trying my hand at a couple of different platforms, and unfortunately, yeah, I don't know. The jury's out on the third platform at this point. But I'm thinking of probably, I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but I'm like seriously considering just getting rid of that third platform, going back to just the primary two. I know a lot of people are like trying that third platform and they go, oh, it's cool, and it's like, yeah, you haven't seen it yet. Hasn't done anything for me. I completely agree with that comment. It works. It's just extra work on my part in order to get it set up every time. Because just like with Twitch, the other platforms, you have to go in and set up what your stream is going to be and do all of that kind of stuff. And occasionally I forget. I had a Twitch monitor kindly remind me that I had forgotten to do that last stream. So it's like, oh, thanks for letting me know. I forgot. So if I have less of those things to do, yeah, I was doing World of Warcraft, and they kindly reminded me, because it's actually a bannable offense. They kindly reminded me that I was streaming World of Warcraft and not Star Wars. It's like, oh yeah, sorry. I thought I changed it. But that's also, you know, part of the whole issue is like, oh, well, I do stream more than one game, so, you know, can't make up my mind. All right, so I can't get out this way. I guess I'm going to have to go through all of these guys anyway to get out. I keep looking for like things like IFTT to actually show me you know what to actually like add the different messages and stuff to the different stream areas, but I haven't found anything that works consistently. And I mean, I'm pretty sure you can tell I don't mind futzing with stuff because I'm screwing with things all the time. Like I finally got the chat to work. Yay! At least I think it's working. What? Well, it shows on for you for Twitch, right? But I don't know if there's anybody on the other. Probably there, it's working fine for YouTube. I haven't had anybody make any comments on the third one. Oh, thank you. Alright, we're just racking up XP here. Let's go to Rusk before we get like half a dozen more of these guys jump on us. Although those guys might shoot us. Yay, we made it out in one piece. Okay. Where am I headed next? Gotta take my Harley and go over someplace. Really cool little speeder. I like the gorilla bars. Those are cool. Doesn't sound like a Harley. Sounds like an electric Harley. Yeah, I might hit 43 before I even turn this quest in if I keep beating on stuff. Oh. See, now that's that is weird because yeah, it's supposed to go on automatically and it was showing the preview and everything, so I don't know. Okay. We'll see if that's working now. Okay. I went in and clicked, so it looks like I can't start it off of OBS. Looks like I have to click in YouTube to start it as well, which is annoying. Oh, it's on the screen. Looks like it's working. Okay, so this is red. Why? This is the reactivate tertiary monitoring station. Did I miss something? So how do I get in here? This, oh, wait a second. It might be on the back end of this thing. Before I go and freak out. Yep, up the ramp. I seem to remember that before. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. There's something over there. Gotta go in this way. Yay. Okay, so there's the little... Excuse me, folks, while I just, like, screw with your panel here. Alright, and no one even looked up. That's great.
Pack, I fixed all the monitoring stations. Locate Dr. Gantrell.
On it. Scanning now. Found his tracking signal. He and his team are in an underground containment vault. Sending you the coordinates now. I hope you get there before Kranis.
I've noticed that there are some interesting delays between the different platforms. This gives you an idea of what it's like to stream on the 3 different ones. I did get it all fixed, so I'm not like broadcasting where people are sitting and chatting with me, because that can get you into trouble too. So let's see, I need to go down and then up, so let's get on another speeder and go riding around. So I haven't had any prisoners shoot at me yet. Might be because I might be a little high for this area. I don't know. I don't remember what this area level was. I'll have to check next time I see stuff that I'm flying by. But these are 42s out here. 44s. That's a 41. Yeah, I think I'm probably fine then. Oh, yes. Go take care of the kids. Go feed them. Nothing like having a rebellious group starving. I know how that works. Oh, what did I just do? Yeah. Guess I'll go this way. I should be up on that ridge up there, but we'll take the long route. Let me tell you, if you got boys and they're in their 20s, it doesn't get any easier. Secure vault has been discovered. Well, that's sort of like me. Well, no, not really. I mean, my youngest is 25. He turns 26 in July. and he would definitely like to work. In fact, he's taking classes to get his real estate license. So, but he has a girlfriend who is in college, and she is struggling to figure out what she wants to do with her life. So, yeah, that's a thing. Let's see, I'm supposed to be going this way, and now they've got me going around in circles. So what did I miss? I can't get up there. So it must be in this big blob of a building. All right, Mill, have a good one. I'll see you. So I got to tell you, I really appreciate Mill helping me out with all the streaming stuff. He is a new streamer as well, and he's been watching how I've been putting stuff together and kind of, you know, taking notes, and we've been going back and forth. And his thing that I first saw him work on was 43. He does Dungeons and Dragons, which is really kind of cool. And I had never seen a Dungeons and Dragons stream before. So if you got a chance, go check out Mil Mevis on Twitch. He's got a good channel. So, and tell him I sent you. I've been having issues with trying to get the chat working, and then trying to get things to look correctly in the different platforms that I'm playing around with. And yeah, it's so far I don't know. It looks like it's okay. I mean, keep working through these guys here. Come back here. Get rid of one batch and they send another. Guess we'll just grind our way through these guys. Is there any exploding shit over here that I can pop off? No. Alright, I'll just get it right in the middle of the fanatics. And some more guys, of course. Somewhere along there I dinged. So I got 43. Yeah, level 43. That's cool. Alright, here's the final. This is locate the scientists in the vault. So I guess I'm in the vault. Cutscene. He doesn't
You're
look like a
fast,
scientist.
but not fast enough. Executor Kranos is gone.
Another suicidal enemy soldier.
You blessed Colonel Harith with a glorious death. We are grateful.
Is the Executor afraid to face me?
Executor Kranos must complete his mission before he is wrapped in the cold embrace of death. Like the Emperor, we draw power from the suffering and death of others.
Lovely.
These scientists are not hostages. They are fuel to feed us as we strike you down.
Oh, okay. So I guess we'll take out the zealots first. One down. Oh, I've got some, probably some new, spells I need to check out. What'd I get? Anything good? You think anything I can give to Rusky here? There. And that? No. Any of this stuff? I like to pull the all of the items that are rep items for my companions down at the bottom so I can grab them pretty quick and say, here, continue to love me and heal me as I go. I think that's all, just that one. So I'll throw this up here. Okay, here you go, Rusk.
This is unexpected. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Scientist, there was one left?
If you hadn't
Two
come
left.
here, we owe you our lives.
Not all of them.
That was amazing. Outnumbered, outgunned, but those Imperials never stood a chance.
Pack, how did you see that?
Saw the whole fight in the security hollow. Pretty incredible, and I've seen some good fights.
I don't need compliments. I need to know where Executive Kranos went.
Kranos is what the Imperials call their leader. He took Dr. Gantrell.
Took him? His tracking chip says he's right there.
The Sith carved it out of the doctor's skin and threw it in the corner. He screamed the whole time.
What kind of monster butchers a helpless prisoner like that?
The tracking chip was an obstacle. He removed it to maximize his odds of mission success.
You have to find Dr. Gantrell. Our project is too important to fall into enemy hands.
Rusk is very analytic. It's like, well, of course that was what you needed to do. Carve it out of him while he was still alive, of course. What were you working on? Then tell me. Okay.
I think you better tell me what your team's been up to.
We're studying unknown alien technology in the prison's lower levels. The power core alone is astonishingly complex.
Okay.
I thought the Republic built this prison complex.
No, only the upper levels. The rest was built thousands of years ago. We stumbled across it by accident and claimed it for ourselves. There are still sealed containment vaults we haven't even opened yet. We've only just started examining the power core, but the energy it produces seems almost limitless.
If Kranos gets to that power core, what's the worst he could do?
If the core was breached, the resulting blast would rip Belsavus apart, but the Imperials would be killed too.
All we have to do is find Kranos before he gets that key from the research vault.
Wait, there's more. Our team created a number of advanced warfare prototypes by combining Republic and alien technology. When the Empire attacked, we hid the weapons in one of the vaults near the Republic settlement. If the prisoners find them...
I like that. Wait, there's more. And you won't believe.
I think I can spare a few
Have we
minutes
got
to
a deal
keep
for
deadly
you?
weapons out of criminal hands.
You'll be saving thousands of people.
A secondary objective isn't advisable. We should stick with our primary mission.
Oh,
You're
Rusk,
a Jedi.
you're no
You can't turn
fun.
your back on this.
Pack is right. I can't let good men and women die.
You can secure the prototypes and still catch up with Kranis. I know it.
Okay, so we got to go all the way back through. Unless is there a... See, now, I thought it was interesting. They have that return to the beginning at the last one we went to, but they don't have it here. So it's like, okay, nope, you just got to run. Or take your rocket boots! Rocket Choka! Where are you, Rusk? You're hanging behind. Okay, before I exit, I'm going to check and see if I got any new abilities that I need to pay attention to. Combat proficiencies. 43 I did. Uh-oh. Okay, so I got to check that on my break. Find out which I need to use. Which one I want to use. Quickness. You get dealing damage with an Arturo form strike. Reduces the cooldown of focus spending offensive abilities by 1 second. This effect can only occur once every second. Makes sense. In addition, Arturo form deals 3% more damage. Damage is good. Critically hitting increases your movement speed by 5%, your critical hit chance by 5%. Lasts for 6 seconds and stacks up to 3 times. And then the last one is consumes all ability charges of force clarity and applies that many force clarity stacks to you for 15 seconds. Each stack increases your next direct single target melee attack by 25% and is consumed whenever you deal damage with these attacks. Recharges one ability charge every 15 seconds to a maximum of 4 charges. That, on the surface, that sounds like it could be interesting, but it also sounds like it might be kind of cumbersome to run. I don't know. All right, what abilities did I get? I got Valorous Call. Let loose a Valorous Call, immediately building 30 stacks of centering. Okay, so that's what that is. And I may want to put that on my secondary bar instead of down up there. Okay. And away we go. Look at all the shit in the air. It's like, oh man, that reminds me of what the pollen looks like outside. Oh. All right, need to get through all of these wonderful folks. Lurkers, pouncers. Even on a prison aisle, they got bouncers. What do you do for a living? Oh, I'm an alien bouncer. Keep people out of the cantinas. Sound like a bunch of angry cats. Same. And we're going into that green door. Okay. I won't make any cracks about Maryland Chambers tonight, okay? Because I think I embarrassed Peep last time. Oh, hello. And they're all here. I just ran right into them. I gotta kill 10 of these guys for the bonus. Three down. I don't remember whether the hunter counts. Yeah, it does, I guess. Okay. Okay, gotta get the elder here. That elder was a little tough. Daily Breeze, thank you. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate that. How are you doing this evening? Thank you. Daily Breeze. It is not my first character. I've been playing Star Wars since 2021, I want to say. I'm a original World of Warcraft vanilla player, and so MMOs has been my thing for a long, long time. And then a friend of mine at work suggested I try Final Fantasy, and so I also have some characters that I play on Final Fantasy, and I do some stream for that as well. And some friends of mine who were refugees during kind of the real tough Blizzard gaming problem time with World of Warcraft, they all kind of exited stage right and said, hey, why don't you come play with us in Star Wars The Old Republic? And so that's how I got started. My first character was actually a healer, because I was the healer for the group. And now they're not playing Star Wars anymore. They're playing, for our Sunday night stream, they're playing World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King. So if you want to see that group and the whole gang that I have known for years and years and years play, we play on Sunday nights. And it's kind of a dad joke fest. So we all have we kind of have competition to see who can tell the worst puns. It is a fun group. And if you like Star Wars exclusively, which, you know, there's no issue with that at all, I would let you know that I do stream with one of my friends on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Pacific time.
Thanks.
And
I know some prisoners who would do a lot of damage with those things.
We're doing a leveling
I never
stream
really
there
believed the
just for
stories
fun
about
too.
Jedi until now.
I still need to get to the research vault and rescue Dr. Gantrell.
I don't have comm access to the lower levels. You'll be on your own. Good luck, Jedi. We're all counting on you.
So, I'll take that.
You're all right.
I have a couple of I have two. Well, my main character has always been a warrior in World of Warcraft, and a couple of expansions ago, I kind of moved away from playing warrior and melee class and decided to do a couple of other things. So like, well, not so far, I guess. So a couple of expansions ago, I leveled my Death Knight, and who I had created back when Lich King first came out, and then I ended up leveling all the rest of my characters up high enough to be able to play them at 60 in the current expansion. And right now I'm working on a Night Elf Druid, and I suck at playing a Druid, but it's fun. I mean, I do this because it's fun to be a wreck on screen and show people that you don't have to be the min-maxers and stuff like that in order to have fun in the game. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. My highest level is Warlock, though, right now. I haven't leveled my Warrior yet. But I am an altaholic, so literally I have one of every class and one of every race in the game that's available. And I don't have them all leveled to 60 or 70. Nothing like that, but oh, I'm going the wrong way here. But yeah, I enjoy playing the different classes and finding out how they play. I started doing that when I was tanking, actually. I used to be the off tank for our raid group. Oh, there's... Yeah, I played Brat Warrior, yeah. Yep. I was going to say that when I was running a healer in WoW, I actually created one of every heal class in order to figure out which one I like best. I wanted so bad for, what's the priest class that you have to do damage in order to heal? I forget what it's called now, but I wanted so bad. Yes, discipline. I wanted discipline to work so badly because it sounded like such a cool spec to try, and I could not, for the life of me, get the coordination down to do that. And so my team begged me to go back to just regular holy priest. And it's like, all right. But I really enjoyed playing a shaman healer the best. That was fun for me. What kind of priest did you run? Yeah, I tried the Druid. Druid was kind of cool. I get that, which is, I have not been in a raiding group for an awful long time, and reason being, well, there's a few reasons. First of all, I was a guild leader, and the guild that I was in, that I had, fell apart because we recognized that there were a bunch of us who were older that just wanted to have the chance to be able to go in and raid stuff that we wouldn't be able to see normally. And this is before Looking for Raid came out. And we enjoyed having fun. In fact, a lot of the people that are in the group that I run with on Sunday nights are part of that group as well. We're part of that group. But it got too serious. The group decided that they wanted to raid almost exclusively, the higher level stuff, and it's like, I was raising 2 kids, working, my wife was busy, my boys were like junior high, getting ready for junior high and high school, and just not the right time for me to be spending 4 hours a night trying to raid. I mean, that's something I've seen as kind of a common theme. A lot of people are just like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. I wish I could. And it's like, I think people need to take a step back and breathe and assess what it is that they actually like about the games that they play. If it's raiding, then okay, that's going to be an issue for you if you can't actually do the raiding, right? But if the raiding part is just there because it's the group that you're with and everything like that, then maybe it's, maybe you need to like figure out whether or not you actually want to run the raids and stuff. I mean, it just became untenable for me. I couldn't do it. And that wasn't a bad thing. It ended up being a good decision on my part to not go that way, and that was okay. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. I see a Sith Overseer. I think I'll take this group across over here first. Deal with these guys.
This should help.
Congratulations. I'm sure you miss it, but at the same time, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, what's the most important thing here? Same thing, like, my wife knows that I'm streaming, obviously. She knows I'm up here. She knows what my schedule is, and she appreciates that I have a set schedule where she knows what I'm going to be doing on what nights and stuff like that. And there were some times when we had some discussion about whether or not I was going to do this. Oh, stop that. And honestly, it's like, she has been extremely supportive, and for me to be able to go on and do this now, this is something, streaming has been something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I've watched other streamers and stuff for years and going, God, that really sounds like fun. There you go. Well, my children are in their 20s, so that should tell you. They were raised on World of Warcraft. Well, my wife is not a gamer, so that was an issue that we needed to come to terms with. And I tried to talk her into playing with me and showed her some of the stuff that I do, and she's just not interested. I think part of it is that she doesn't. I think she feeds into the whole idea that quite possibly it might become too addictive for her, and she doesn't. She doesn't want to get into it, so. Yeah, he does. I've got some self-healing stuff I could do, too. She does. She does have some fun hobbies. She's also still working at the moment. I retired, so I was lucky enough that after 40 years, my company decided to offer me a severance package, and I'm going to have to ask me twice, guys. So I'm now able to do that, which is nice.
This should help.
So yeah, she has some hobbies. I've got some hobbies. We do a lot of stuff together. We set aside time. I mean, they tell you, like, for example, you should be streaming 3-4 hours a day. And it's like, no. I got a life, guys. Not only that, but I also edit all of my streams and I put them out on YouTube. And so, it takes a few hours to go through and edit something like a 2-hour video and do the kind of stuff that I do with it. So that keeps me fairly busy, in addition to the other things that I do around the house and stuff like that. So it's not, for me, it's like, okay, I do my 2 hours, but I also spend quite a bit of time on the weekends with her, and like when I get done with this tonight, I'm going to go down and we're going to sit and chat and kind of talk about the stream and stuff like that a little bit. Oh, look, I got another follower tonight. Yay! And so, yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I share with her. She thinks it's cool. And, yeah, it works out well. All right, let's see where I'm supposed to actually be going. That was a fun detour, but I need to be... So one of the things we've always made a very concerted effort is to be sure and continue to do things together. And so we set aside time every day, and we go for our little walk up the hill. I live on the side of a hill, so it's like our hillside is literally I can't go this way. Do I got guys chasing me? Yes, of course. I go up, man down.
This should help.
I'm gonna take that. Oh, fine. Be that way. You're gonna die so bad. You're gonna die so hard. So we walk like 3.5 miles. It's not a small walk. So, we do this up our hill. and around the neighborhood and back. And that's a daily thing. On weekends, we often will walk down about, it's a 5-mile round trip, just under 5-mile round trip, I think, down for coffee. And we go to a local coffee shop and hang out for an hour. And we see some friends there occasionally and stuff. And, you know, so we do a lot of stuff together. A lot of my friends are remote. A lot of my friends are like my gaming friends and stuff. But we still do our stuff together. And we have her friends that are also my friends. And, you know, we have a good time. And I think that's the most important thing. Is like, don't let something like gaming or streaming just completely suck up all of your time. You need to be able to find a good water filtration system. I think this is where it's supposed to be. Nope. Shows here, pink arrow. Get out of here. Okay, fine. Oh, this guy wants to kill me though. Hello. A Gand assassin.
Try moving.
It's hard to find. It is difficult to find, but once you achieve it, it's more important to hang on to it. So I would encourage that, especially with the kid. So, yeah. It could be a good distraction. I'll be honest with you. It's like, it's nice to have an outlet. Yeah. Is this a medical droid out in the middle of nowhere? Hey, hi. Oh, wrong. That's Imperial. Sorry. Okay. At least it didn't go, like, eat my face for coming over and saying hi to him. Okay, we're going to go Empire territory. It looks like I got to go across over here, so we'll just go that way. Requires something. I didn't see what it said. There we go. Ah. Good thing. All right. Give the baby a hug and thank you for following. I appreciate it. Nice talking to you. So Daly saw my stream about making the joke about Billy Idol. I was out killing stuff trying to finish a quest out around Undercity, and ended up getting quite a bit of light leather out of it. So I said, you know, hey, I made a joke out of it about, you know, here, good day for some light leather. And it's like, no, Billy Idol would not like that. Well, that took a while, but I found out where I'm supposed to go. That's cool. All right. It is 8:11, and I am going to take a quick break, so I will be back shortly. Hang in there. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. I want to check something really quick here. I just want to check and see what's going on with the streams. All right. Looks like everything is working for a change, which is really nice. Nice to have stuff working. Okay, this is a transporter. And I gotta go over here. Oh, that's right. I forgot. It's like, okay, you're gonna use the transporter and like... Now I can get...
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Repaired and some with junk. I don't think I have any stuff in here that is... Yeah, I'll just do that now.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Cool, let's go. Okay, I remember this because I think you have to go all the way around. I think that's what you have to do. Well, we're going to go in there first, I think. Or maybe not. No, I'm not going to go in there. I'm going to go... Yeah, see? That guy's being held prisoner. So I guess... Oh, I got to go down. All right. Where's the stairs? Oh, you just got to work your way around. That's right. I forgot about that. I remember the first time I came in here, it was just so confusing. It's like, where the hell is everything? I'm going to leave those guys alone because I don't really need to be pounding on them. Okay, there's a gene color. What is a gene color? Use the security terminal. I'm looking, I don't see the security terminal either. Is it someplace else? Well, crap. I thought it was in here. Well, let's go kill this dude anyway. 'Cause I'm like... Oh. Got some credits. I still don't know where I'm supposed to be. Well, crap. Obviously, I'm not supposed to be here. Okay. This looks more promising. Ah. Must be the right location now. Use my cell
You've
phone and
already
make a
gained
call.
access to the maximum security wing. Impressive.
Yes.
I didn't expect my men to kill you, but I was hoping they'd slow you down.
I'm not going to stop, Kranis. Sooner or later, I'll catch you.
The Force is a powerful ally, but I have my own resources, and more than one plan to destroy this world. My commandos are planting explosives along the volcanic rift. The detonation will trigger cataclysmic eruptions. Geysers of molten lava will kill millions, including you.
Cataclysmic eruptions. Oh boy, okay. This is...
This distraction might buy you time, but you're still going to fail.
We'll see. If you're going to stop my commandos, I suggest you hurry. I'll press on without you. I'm sure you understand.
Another gene color. I think I'll pass on him. I don't need to do anything there. Oh, wait a second. That I can't get into, so... Am I supposed to go up? The Outer Tomb Transport Center. Okay, so I gotta go back up. I gotta go back up to the top, I think. Okay, fine. Do that way. Yeah, can we try that again? So come up here, make a right-hand turn. Ooh, don't want to make too much of a right. How the hell did you get down there without killing yourself? Oh, that's back down and around. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, there we go. That's still not the right area, because I already killed the dude that was in here. Ah. Alright. Officially lost number 1. Really? Okay.
Try moving.
Let me see. Where to go? Up here? Yes. Back over to the transport center. Do I have any crap I need to get rid of? No. I didn't check to see. Oh, that's right. I've got costume pants on, so I can't see that stuff anyway. Where does this take me now? All right. Not that far. A Republic captain. He's looking kind of chunky. Alright, where are we? Here. This is interesting. We're at the opposite. So, I guess I'll go and touchy-touchy on whatever it is at the op center that I need to touch. Well, that's a heroic. I don't need that. Mailbox? Nothing in the mail. Nope, nothing in the mail. I already claimed that. Is this anything? Okay, now I've seen this. And we are off and running. If I play my cards right tonight, Choka might actually make it to level 44. Oh, those guys. They're doing some pretty decent damage on me there.
Try moving.
Try moving? I like that. Why don't you try moving? So I'm paying attention to the Golden State Warriors game that's on, and Golden State was leading, and now they are down 4 points in the third quarter, which isn't bad, but against Dallas, that's not good. You need to lead them forever. So the team that I followed for years and years actually had season tickets for them, because we're not far from where they used to play, and that was how, you know, that's why I follow them fairly religiously. My wife actually was downstairs watching the game because she loves basketball. And yeah, so that's another interesting thing that's bothered us. And I gotta kill 12 of these guys, okay. Heavy trooper. Look, it's like this, whatever the bomb was in the inside of that canister froze everybody. Like basically put them into carbonite or something like that. And then you just like break the carbonite up into small chunks. Hell of a way to die. Is this the right way? Yeah, I gotta continue on this way. I forgot about that. I gotta go down to, I think there's 3 different platforms that you have to get down to. See, I got a touchy right there on that thing. Okay. So I guess we'll go and take care of this. Okay, so there's a rover running around, and he's going to be coming back up the stairs in a minute. So, okay, that's one down. I got two more of these I have to get. There's the rover. He's not an issue. But I think I'll take these guys in reverse this time. All right. Second one. Here comes the patrol. Take care of him before we go after the last one.
Try moving.
I just did. What is it? Ultra Commando. And he has an incendiary device. Need to not stand in the shit. Stop standing in shit. Come on, dag. Yay. Use the security terminal. And where is that? Back up and out. Now I can hop on my trusty beast. My beastie. I think the first time I ever ran this, it took me forever to get the guys down, and I wasn't so good at getting them done, or I took a break. I don't remember which. But I ended up having like all these guys rezzing on all three of the platforms. It wasn't fun, let's put it that way. Well, now we got the trooper up. I need to go take care of him first. Okay, that was pretty clean and efficient. Well, I'll just say it was clean. It wasn't that efficient.
Try moving.
Okay. I might change Rusk to be damaged, and that way we can blow through these guys a little faster. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Roll. Right now he's heals. I could have him as a tank. Let's have him damage just for fun. Let's see how he does for a couple of fights here. Okay. Which way do I have to go in order to get... Oh, I have to go down. Well, we're going to find out sooner. Oh, look, some more stuff I can scavenge. Yay! Archaeology. I have not leveled my... I haven't focused on leveling my professions on this character. I need to really do that. Because I have her set up as a Sith Weaver, and I'm not doing any stuff that I could actually use. It's like, oh, come on. Or even if I just do it for costume, you know, variety kind of thing. There are some achievements that you can do, like there might be dailies where you put your...
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Okay. You put your companion on being like either a healer or not a healer. You put him on as like a tank or something like that, and let him run with you. And
you are fit for duty. Return to your post.
You get conquest points for doing that. It's kind of fun. I did that with Peep the other couple streams ago, and we had our companions that we normally have healing. We had them as tanks, and it worked out pretty well. It just kind of went smoothly, I suppose. Let's see. I wanted to give Rusk a small token of my appreciation.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go. Oh, another one of these snow-laden areas.
This much security will take maximum firepower to bring down.
I'm glad he's going to be ready. So what are we supposed to do? Use the terminal. Okay, that's the terminal. I'll go clicky-clicky on that. All right, now we can go in. All kinds of fun guys here. G-code. Okay, so maybe I need to maybe I'll put him on tank. Let's see. How'd you like to do tank? Roll, tank. Let's see how you do. Looks okay as tank. I think I'll put him back as a damage dealer, though. Okay, let's go do some hurt. Gotta go around in a big room like this and kill everything anyway, so I might as well have fun.
Maximum firepower.
Maximum firepower. Yeah. Woohoo. Let's see, I need 6 more of these guys. I already came this direction, I think. Oh, no, didn't. Let's go get this one. First, heal. Level 44. Woohoo! Okay. Chugging along here. I need 5 more? I can't quite read that. I think it's 5. Yeah, it was 5, so I need 3 more. With 2 minutes and 51 seconds left in the third quarter, the Warriors and the Mavericks are tied. Yay! Well, it'd be better if they weren't tied. It would be better if they were actually leading, but I'll take the tie. That's good. I'm actually killing the... Well, with Rusk being a damage dealer, I'm actually killing these guys a little faster than they can actually throw out the incendiary bombs, so that's a good thing. I'm not taking so much damage from the bombs. Who's on the side? Anybody? Nope, no side folks. And that looks like a cutscene. That looks like a flying scientist, actually. Ooh, this guy's ugly. It's an ancient tonsillectomy. It's an ancient tonsillectomy. That's what it is. Ooh, I may need heals on this. Roll. Heal. Oh! Well, now you can heal me. Okay, that was, I didn't think I was going to kill that guy that fast, but alright. I'll take it.
You're all right.
Okay, Dr. Gandrell.
Dr. Gantrell, I presume.
You arrived just in time. That beast was about to eat me alive.
I've got to stop the Imperials. Where did they go?
Kranos took the key to the prison's power core. He intends to destroy it. Do you have any idea what that means?
I'm not going to let Kranos reach the core.
The consequences if he succeeds are unfathomable. The power core derives energy from hyperspace itself. A detonation will send shockwaves at light speed. Belsavis's destruction is only the beginning. The shockwaves will annihilate this entire system and consume the ones adjacent to it. Trillions will die.
Granus can't be too far ahead. I'll stop him before he reaches the core.
Please don't leave me. Seal me inside of one of the empty vaults until the Republic regains control.
Stick close. I'll get you to safety.
The Doctor is one life against trillions. It's an easy choice.
Oh, come on.
You're a Jedi. You can't just leave me here to die.
Follow me. Let's make this quick.
Thank you. Head to the empty containment vault. I'll be right behind.
Of course she knows the codes. She's a Jedi.
I'll be safe here until reinforcements arrive. Thank you. Stop Kranis before he detonates the power core. For all our sakes.
Yay. Got some new armor. That's cool. Let's see if I can actually use it. It is... Yeah, I can use it. I doubt if it's... Well, let's see what it looks like. Because if I show... I still like her boots. Those boots are cool as hell, but they don't match anything else on the outfit. So I'm going to continue to use my other outfit that I found for her, and we're just going to go from there. That's cool. All right. Out. Find the Ricotta Power Core. Oh, we got to go and take another transport. Not there. See if we can get through without these guys firing at us. There we go.
Stand by
Medical
for
droid.
examination and suggested products.
And throw that up there. That I'm never going to use. Warzone adrenals I don't use. I don't have biochem. Yeah, so compact. Here we go.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
And we're going there now. Zap. I do like the way that they got rid of like so much travel, because this is kind of a large area. I'm going to check something real quick. I want to see which of my characters I can actually send off to go do some stuff. I could send Doc. Ooh, Sith weaving hasn't been doing so well. So let's see. Can I do any? I could do bracers. Oh, I can make attachments up the yin yang. See, the boots are really low. All right, let's do the bonded attachments. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I should be able to make more of the armor and stuff with the attachments. Let's see what else I can do. underworld trading is lacking at the moment. So let's send fabrics, luxury fabrics. Always in need of luxury fabrics. How about Doc? You haven't done your part. Let's send you out for luxury fabrics as well. And I think that's all I can send out, right? No, I can send out one more. Okay, Lord Scourge. He looks like he's in need of going and finding stuff. But yeah, he's probably more of an organ transplant kind of guy. Luxury. Nah, we'll send him out. We'll insult him. We'll send him out for fabrics too. All right, so I can send out 4 people. That's cool. So they'll do my little bit. What am I doing here? To the power core. Isn't that it over there? Send me here. Let's see. I got some droids pissed at me. They're not chasing me. Yay! And because all of you care so much, the Warriors are now up 80 to 71 right at the end of the third quarter. Oh no, they're up 83 to 74. And I don't know what quarter they're in anymore because it's not showing it. Oh, they're in the fourth quarter. Okay. They just haven't updated the other graphics. Oh, I should have gone the other way. Up here? Yeah, it looks that way. Oh, that's interesting. So this looks like a daily? Is that a daily? You activate the monitoring station terminal and set it to the Republic frequency.
My time is growing short.
Nocha conchi scotcha punchi. Piti do tenya go kaka jujo. Da biska ku pariya. Chanusna asubi mota uipa. Muja job chalka.
So I got to make a comment. Peep and I tend to read all of the information on the screen. I am not doing that right now because I completely phased on it and forgot. But there are instances in this particular game where the information just flashes across the screen so quickly you cannot read it, even if you're not reading it out loud to a camera. So it's like, I sent him here a decade ago. Warden droids take him to the deepest section, but now he's trying to... Okay.
He will be stopped.
I
get the idea this is a daily? Is that what it is?
This is beginning to sound like a suicide mission.
All right. I'm not going to take this tonight. This is extra stuff. I don't need this. Fighters for sale.
Done on time.
I get... Oh, okay. I got that. Yay. Yeah, I'm going to pass on the extra quest because we're running short on time, actually. So let's see if we can get this one done tonight. Oh, he looks pleasant. I think I'll pass by him.
find the results acceptable.
Yes, I do. And if I open up my bag, I'll probably see that I've got all the other stuff in there that I sent one of the characters to go take care of. All right, here we go. Don't take the elevator, boss. Okay, Rusky. We're a long ways down. Okay. And I still have him. Oh, I got him back as healer now, huh? Okay, that's fine. It'll just take a little longer to kill stuff. Star. You're a shining star. No matter who you are. You're meant to be. To be. Earth, wind, and fire would be rolling in their graves at the moment. And that's the truth. That wasn't going to go down very quickly. Not only that, but he like did something to me. Here we go. We're going to get a shit ton of people anyway, so I might as well take care of this one. There we go. That works. kick him. Oh well. Oh, maybe can I kick this one, or is Rusk going? Rusk, keep killing all the guys. Come on, let me have some fun. All right, that's cool. Got another gold guy over here. And onward. There's Krennis. Come on. Go. Come forward. We would like to speak with you. You can load the
You're
guns.
too late. The detonite charges are in place. Even you won't be able to stop them all in time.
The power of the light side is stronger than you think. You'd know that if you could feel the force.
We're all going to die here. The difference is, I'll live again.
Okay. Where'd these guys come from? Imperial, surrender to the Jedi Knight immediately. Drop your weapons. Republic Special Forces, sorry to show up late.
Better late than never. It's over, Krennis. Don't be a fool. Surrender.
For the Emperor's glory, die and be reborn.
Of course. Yeah, you're not going to go out that easily. Got him. And got some more guys I need to, like, credits. Dig up some credits. And now I gotta go downstairs and turn off the generator, or turn off something. Disarm. There's one. So I got 3 more of these suckers sitting around. Where are they? There's the second one. Well, they give you a fair amount of time. I'm guessing the other 2 are... There's probably one upstairs. There's one. Okay. There's the 4th one up there. Piece of cake. Now I need to go back and talk to the sergeant. Hello, Special Forces Sergeant Bed. I guess he's got bedhead, huh? Hey, Game Playboy, how's it going tonight? Woo, that was cutting. The officer in charge of Belsavus, she's brought a battalion of soldiers. Now that the power core is secure, the colonel wants to meet with you about Zabrak named Park Zaldine. Okay, I'll go talk to the colonel now.
With Kranis out of the way, I think I can spare a few moments.
Yes, okay. We'll stay and clean up. That's terrific. You do that. I am going to get her out of here because I'm just about done for the evening. I want to see if the Warriors can hang on for the last 5 minutes or so of the game. Well, that's right. I'm underground about 5 million stories, so I gotta go take the elevator boss to get out of here. Hopefully this elevator moves a little faster. Nope. Okay, I get to sit here and wait for the elevator. That's joyful. That's almost as fun as missing the elevator trying to go up to the top of Thunder Bluff in World of Warcraft. It's like, wait a second. How come they don't have... They have 2 elevators. How come they don't have both elevators on staggered schedules? No, they're just like slightly off. So there are times when you hit one and you end up missing both of them. It's like, ah... Here we go. Where am I to go now? Talk to Colonel Bartoth. Alright, so I'm gathering that I need to go take another one of those wonderful little trips using the transporter. Hi, can
Stand by for examination
get rid
and
of some
suggested
junk here?
products.
Repair all and sell junk. Hey.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Okay, where's it taking me now? Huh. Talk to Impending Doom. I guess there. The Public Watch Tower Speeder. And then I go there. Can I go there? I think... I don't know. Let's go... Oh, yeah, okay. So where do I go now? Do I have to go to another transport in order to get to where I'm supposed to be? Highly likely. No, I could take a speeder. Okay. Where's the speeder? Right over there.
Greetings.
Hi.
You are cleared for the following travel routes.
I'm glad. So take me there so I can find out what the Colonel wants. I discovered the maximum security area. That's good. The scenic route. Yeah, I got conquest for hailing a taxi. Okay. I'm not gonna argue.
The rat attack, you have this one in the bag.
It's not over yet. They could still turn on each other.
I guess I'm supposed to go down here, huh? Nope. Not supposed to be down here. Oh, and they bounced me off my taxi.
Bet a week's pay on the week way.
Hey, shut up!
I'm trying to get to a place where I may have some resting spot, but I don't think I'm going to see it out here. I think it's probably going to be non-resting, or I can park her, but that's okay. Now I gotta go all the way across. Open up the map while I'm doing this. Right turn. I'm always amazed that they never like blow my butt up when I'm trying to get through there. It's like, why aren't you like trying to kill me? I just drive through and it's like, yeah, all right, excuse me. And I always go in the wrong way. Where's the stairs here? There's the stairs. Okay. And there's the Colonel. All right. So, Colonel, tell me what I need to do.
Colonel Bartev, I was told you wanted to see me.
First, let me express my gratitude. Your actions saved many Republic soldiers.
Okay.
Your special forces were invaluable during the battle with Executor Kranus.
I'll make sure their actions are properly recognized. It isn't every day soldiers are praised by a Jedi. I won't waste your time, but there's something I need you to clear up for me. My forces apprehended this prisoner during the riots. I need to know why one of the galaxy's worst criminals was helping you.
There must be some mistake. Pack is not one of the inmates.
It's true. I came here a decade ago as a prisoner, and I deserved it. I did things you don't want to know about. Being on Belsavis, surrounded by scum just like me, it opened my eyes. Even if I could never leave here, I could still change. It took years, but I did it. The warden made me an honorary guard. Said I earned that.
You worked hard to turn your life around, and he rewarded you for it.
I'm trying to make up for the terrible things I've done. The warden gave me that chance.
So you claim. Unfortunately, we have no evidence to support your story. It's possible the records were destroyed in all the chaos. However, it's also possible you're lying.
Whatever he used to be, he's changed. I couldn't have saved Belsavis without him.
Now you see my dilemma. I don't want to imprison someone who doesn't deserve it, but I don't want to set a criminal free.
I couldn't have completed my mission without Pack. He's earned his freedom.
I'm not authorized to let Pack leave Belsavis, but I can see that he is restored to his guard status.
That was nice.
This means everything to me. Thank you both.
Pack, you're a good guy.
I'm sure you have business elsewhere.
Even though
Thank
you
you
slaughtered
again for
your
everything
entire
you did
family.
here.
Okay. And I gotta use the hollow... am I done? I must be done. That's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to go and quick travel to my... Quick travel... No, I'm not. Yeah. Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sign off because it's after time, and I promised that I would go down and cuddle with my wife for a few minutes before the game's over. So I'm going to go do that. If I don't see you between now and then, have a good day. Have a good afternoon. Have a wonderful evening. Love you all. Thanks for the follows tonight. It's nice to have another couple people on board watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.